Ever wonder what happens to a show with a dedicated fan base, positive reviews, and a compelling story when it suddenly disappears? The world of superhero television is filled with shows that were cut short, leaving fans wanting more. Let's explore some of those series that deserved another season and why their cancellation felt like a true loss. And I think this is about a new season. For years, superhero stories have captivated audiences both on the big screen and the small church. But sometimes, despite critical acclaim and a loyal following, a show just doesn't get the chance to reach its full potential. Um, these aren't just entertainment, they're worlds that we invest in, characters we root for, and stories we want to see continue. First off is The Tick. This hilarious and surprisingly heartfelt series, based on the comic book character, quickly gained a devoted following uh, um, with its unique blend of satire and genuine heroism. The Tick deserved to explore more of its quirky universe, but sadly, it was canceled after just 2 seasons. Next, we have Green Lantern, the animated series, developed by a team of talented animators. This show offered a fresh and exciting take on the Green Lantern mythos. Despite positive reviews, it was cut short after 1 season, a casualty of poor toy sales linked to the live action film, 100, a true shame. Young Justice, an animated series that followed the adventures of teenage sidekicks, was a critical darling brains. Despite its popularity, it faced cancellation due to, you guessed it, toy sales. Um, Thankfully, a dedicated fan campaign brought it back, but the journey was far from smooth. And then there's Swamp Thing, a live action horror series that quickly gained a cult following. And its unique blend of superhero action and atmospheric horror was a breath of fresh air. But creative differences led to its cancellation after just 1 season. It had so much potential. Constantine, another live action DC series, followed the adventures of the cynical demon hunter. Despite a loyal fan base and strong performances, it was canceled after 1 season. The character did live on in other shows, but a full season dedicated to his world was missed. Wolverine and the X-Men, an animated series that offered a unique take on the X-Men universe, was canceled after just 1 season due to financial problems. And the show's intriguing premise and beloved characters deserved more time to shine. Jessica Jones, one of the standout shows from the Netflix Marvel universe, followed the gritty and complex journey of a private investigator with a troubled past, despite its critical acclaim that was canceled after 3 seasons, leaving fans wanting more closure. The Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes was a well-received animated series that offered a fresh take on the iconic superhero team. Despite its popularity, it was canceled after 2 seasons, leaving fans wondering what could have been. The Spectacular Spider-Man is often hailed as one of the best Spider-Man adaptations ever. This animated series perfectly captured the spirit of the character But it was unfairly canceled after just 2 seasons. A true loss for fans. Finally, we have Moon Knight, a recent addition to the MCU that quickly gained a devoted following. That this um, its complex characters and unique tone were a breath of fresh air, but the show's future remains uncertain. Um, it's a tough reality when a show you love gets the axe. Sometimes it's ratings, sometimes it's business decisions, and sometimes it just feels unfair. But hey, at least we have the memories, right? And who knows? Maybe one day we'll get a revival or reboot. A fan can dream. Speaking of dreams, I once tried to write a superhero show about a guy who could control traffic lights. It was a disaster. Let's just say I'll stick to watching, not creating. Uh, with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.